Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Make sure to check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code Zirksee at checkout for 10% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'll be bringing you guys the best players, in my opinion anyways, to power up in Madden 20. Now I'll say this. I am going to be going through, of course, if you didn't know this year, every single core elite card has a power up. I tried to go through, take a look at every overall, take a look at what players tend to have really good cards throughout the year, tend to get upgrades throughout the year. That's very important when you're doing power ups. You don't want to be stuck with a guy for like 3 months that doesn't get an upgrade. You want someone that you know is a beast, maybe has a lower overall card for some reason, but still tends to go off, get team of the week cards, get program cards because they're a very liked guy. So keep that in mind. Also, I'm not going to be saying any of the 88 overall cards because that's just too obvious. I mean, of course, DeAndre Hopkins, Bobby Wagner, Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack. Obviously, you want to power those guys up. They're the best cards in the game for a reason because they're some of the best players in the NFL. They're going to get a ton of upgrades. So I'm not going to say any 88s because that's just too obvious. But with that being said, let's go and get into the list of the best players to power up in Madden 20. So we're going to be starting off with Cam Newton here at an 80 overall. By the way, if you guys are not subbed to the channel already, make sure you guys hit that sub button and turn the notification bell on. And of course, smack the like button does help me out. Now, the reason I put Cam on this list is pretty obvious. Cam Newton's coming off shoulder surgery. I think he's going to have a very good season, and I really hope that he does have a good season. Everybody loves Cam. His 80 overall card may not be the best QB, but Cam Newton is one of those guys that's just bound to get upgrades. He seems to always get a team of the week card essentially almost every single year. And in general, EA knows people love them some Superman Cam. If they drop the Gatorade promo this year like they did last year, where we get JJ Watt, Todd Gurley, Eli Manning, and Cam Newton, Cam could be in line for a new upgrade very soon if they want to drop the Gatorade promo like they did last year. So keep in mind, Cam, you already know, good speed. No, 76 isn't the best start off this year, I'll say that, but it'll get better. 84 throw power, and of course, Cam is a tank when it comes to actually running with the ball with a 72 trucking. A lot of people love Superman Cam Newton, and I think he's a pretty good card to power up. Coming up next on the list is going to be Derwin James, one of the best safeties in the NFL. You guys can see here Derwin James compared to the safeties that I currently have on my team. He is an 81 overall. He's got 81 speed, 83 acceleration, 67 tackling, 79 play rec, 72 man, or actually 72 zone, 73 man, and an 81 hit power with a catching of a 60, a jumping of an 84, and he's also got a block shit of a 55. So he's definitely a very versatile defensive back, and you guys know I love Derwin James cards. He always just falls out for me, and of course, he made All-Pro as a rookie. He's bound to get some upgrades this year, and you know EA already knows we want to see a Derwin James, so I would not be surprised to see Derwin get some sort of upgrade early this year. And I mean, if he balls out again, maybe he'll even be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. I know that's part of the week with obviously Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack. I still think Aaron Donald could potentially just win it again. That's just how good that guy is. But Derwin James is probably set in line for quite a few upgrades this year if he stays healthy and everything aligns. Next up is going to be Marshawn Lattimore. And of course, the Marshawn Lattimore right now, he has one of the best cards in the game currently with his 85 overall Ultimate Trainer. This guy has 87 speed with 88 acceleration already. One of the faster corners in the game. 85 agility, 85 jumping, 75 player. I think it's actually the fastest cornerback in the game. 83 man, 77 zone, and a 79 press. So very good card. Of course, powered up to 88 speed, 89 acceleration. It's Marshawn Lattimore. He tends to get some upgrades. I know last year he got a flashback card pretty early. Then he got like a combine card. So he could get a couple upgrades. And of course, with a cornerback, it's a depth position. So you can keep Marshawn Lattimore cornerback 4, cornerback 5. If he doesn't happen to get a ton of upgrades this year, he can still be a very solid cornerback 4 or even number 5 if you need to move him down that low. But I definitely think he'll be getting quite a few upgrades. Next is going to be one of my favorite players in the NFL, Amari Cooper. Now, the reason I have Cooper on this list is because this man is already one of the best cards in the game. He has an 87 overall, really 86 overall Fame King that you can power up to an 87, and this man is legit. The card is super good, and Now, he had a full year with Dak Prescott on his side, and I really feel like he's about to take it to the next level this year. I don't believe he's going to have 2,000 receiving yards like he thinks he has, but Amari Cooper has crazy games. He'll probably have a couple games this year where he gets 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, gets some Team of the Week cards, get a Team of the Week Master. No, last year he got a 95 limited time Team of the Week card, and then he got another card towards the end of the year. Amari Cooper's definitely in line to get upgrades, and he already, at this point in the game, has a card you can get up to an 87 overall, which is the second highest overall you could possibly get up to, with 88 being the highest overall elites in the game currently, besides the Legends, which haven't been released yet. Amari Cooper, one of the better cards already, and if he just gets another upgrade in a couple weeks here with the Team of the Week or something, he's going to be really, really good. And if you use any Amari Cooper cards, you probably already know he's glitchy. The next 82 overall is going to be Joey Bosa, and I think Bosa's on this list for very obvious reasons. As long as he stays healthy, this man will be getting a lot of upgrades, and even if he doesn't stay healthy, he'll still probably end up getting some sort of upgrades like a Mutt Hero or something like that. But his 82 overall card already has 86 finesse move. That is insane. Now, Bosa's never been one for block shed. I mean, he's got 62 block shed, but he tends to have really good power move and finesse move. On his 82 overall card, he's got 71 speed with 78 strength, 86 finesse move, and a 78 power. One of the best finesses in the game already at just an 82 overall, and Bosa's one of those guys you count on all year long. If he gets another upgrade, he's instantly going to be one of the best pass rushers in the game. Now, another guy that already happens to have himself another upgrade, and again, it's going to be a theme builder card, and that is Myles Garrett. You guys can see here, I haven't had quite a few good defensive ends. Myles Garrett, though, 75 speed, 81 acceleration, 87 strength with a 70 tackling, 80 play rec, 78 block shed, and 83 power move. This is just his 83 overall version. He already has that 86. And again, Myles Garrett, one of the best pass rushers in the game, tends to get a lot of upgrades because EA knows people want Myles Garrett. And of course, every time like the NFL draft comes around or the NFL combine, he's gonna get a card because he had such a great combine and because he went so high in the draft, of course, being the #1 overall pick. Myles Garrett is a beast, and he's going to be one of the better passers in the game for the entire year. Even though this man is 45,000 coins, I'll say this. I have him on my squad, and he has played very, very good. Sakem Barclay, honestly, I don't know how this card is an 83. Like, if you compare it to some of the higher overall backs already in the game, like Zeke, you can see here, Zeke only beats him in elusiveness and trucking. And, of course, when it comes to Le'Veon Bell, he literally destroys Le'Veon Bell. He's got 83 speed, 84 excel, 87 agility, 84 carrying, 68 catching, and an 86 break tackle. And you guys already know Sakem Barclay is going to be a workhorse for the Giants with OBJ now in Cleveland. They literally do not have anybody else. And also, Sterling Shepard, I think he just fractured his thumb or something, so he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. He'll probably be back for the regular season, but already starting with the injuries for the Giants, Sakem Barclay is going to get like a ton of carries this year, and you can bet he'll have a couple games where he goes for over a couple hundred yards, and Sakem will get upgrades. One of the best middle linebackers in the game, and as long as he continues to get upgrades, I know last year he had a couple months stretch where he just did not get an upgrade. As long as Deion Jones does, he's been one of the best middle linebackers to use in the game. 81 speed, 82 acceleration, 80 tackling, 80 play rec, and you guys already know he is very, very athletic. He's got a 79 agility, and his jumping is going to be a 76. So Deion Jones is 6'1", definitely a pretty good card to power up, and again, if he just gets some upgrades, he'll be one of the best middle linebackers all year round. And one of the best safeties in the NFL, again, another all-pro safety, is Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams, just like Derwin James, if you guys remember at the end of last year, Madden 19, if you've been following me since then, I had Jamal Adams and Derwin James on my team. It was so fun having both of those guys out there on the field. Jamal Adams has 82 speed, 81 acceleration, 80 zone, 86 hit power, and a 79 man coverage already. One of the better safeties in the game. 62 catching. He's also got a 69 jumping, not very good jumping. And his block shed is going to be a 57. So Jamal Adams, already one of the best safeties in the game. And again, kind of one of those guys that's like, you know, the best player on the Jets, one of the best players. You want to say Le'Veon Bell may be better. Jamal Adams is a beast, and I mean, if it weren't for Aaron Donald being so ridiculous, Jamal Adams could be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. And this is by far going to be one of the most expensive cards in this list. Tyreek Hill is currently going for about 160,000 coins, and for good reason. He is the fastest guy in the game, and he will be all year long. And of course, Tyreek Hill is bound to go off for like 200 yards or 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just torch teams deep and get a couple of upgrades this year. He has 89 speed already with 89 acceleration. The second fastest card in the game, I believe, is Hollywood Brown. And then of course we have Torrey Holt, which is the level master, which you can level up. And once you get to max level 50, I think he gets up like 90 speed. But for a regular card, Tyreek Hill is going to be the fastest guy in the game all year long. And it's definitely not a bad idea to power him up. Now, somebody I actually made the decision to go ahead and buy myself is Jadeveon Clowney. Now, the reason I decided to go and buy Clowney is because you guys already know, if you played Madden the past couple years, he is always one of the glitchiest cards in the game, tends to get a lot of upgrades, and tends to just be a freak out there with how fast he is. As of right now, he is actually the highest overall. I think he's the highest overall right outside linebacker in the game at 86 overall. I don't believe there's anybody above him. So with Clowney being the highest overall outside linebacker and one of the best pass rushers with 81 block shed, 84 power move, and if you guys know any sort of blitzes, that 78 speed, 81 excel, he can come in screaming at QBs. Of course, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, Julio Jones. And if you're looking for someone that you think can get a Team of the Week card, it's guaranteed to be Julio. This man, every single year, goes off for 200 yards at least like one time. And Julio Jones will probably get a Team of the Week that week. Of course, right now he's got 83 speed, 88 jumping, 6'3". You guys already know he is insanely glitchy. His stats compared to 80 Michael Thomas might not look the best, but compared to Amari Cooper, 84 spec catch, 84 catch traffic, 85 short, 84 medium, 80 deep route running. Julio is an absolute stud, and of course I believe he can also get the double me ability just like Amari Cooper can, which makes him even better one-on-one to that 6'3" and 88 jumping. Now the NFL's leading rusher is going to be up next. Ezekiel Elliott coming in because, again, another staple of an offense, kind of like Sakem Barclay with the Giants. Amari Cooper and Ezekiel Elliott make the Cowboys offense, and Zeke will probably lead the league in rushing again unless they decide to give Sakem Barclay 700 carries, which they may just do on the Giants. But Ezekiel Elliott, bound to get a couple upgrades throughout the year. EA knows there's a ton of Cowboys fans in the game, a ton of Cowboys fans that play the game that will pick up a new Zeke card anytime. Me including, I definitely pick up every single Zeke card because the man is just a freak. And once he gets a good enough card to where his speed isn't completely disrespected, this card is still amazing. Once he gets another card though, he's definitely gonna be up there. And I don't think I even have to say it. Obviously, Todd Gurley, 87 overall, one of the best running backs in the NFL, probably the best running backs in the NFL. I really hope that his knee is okay. It's Todd Gurley. I don't really have to explain this one. And the NFL MVP from last year, Patrick Mahomes. Already one of the best quarterbacks in the game at an 87 overall, with 87 throw power, 84 short, 82 medium, 83 deep, and an 86 throw under pressure, also has 73 speed. It's Mahomes. This man is probably going to throw, I don't know if he'll throw for 50 touchdowns again or 5,000 yards. Even if he doesn't, it's Mahomes. The man's going to get some upgrades throughout the year. EA knows it. Chiefs fans, everybody will pick up this Patrick Mahomes. I'm even thinking about doing it, and also, I don't know yet, but I've heard that if you pre-order the game, you get a Patrick Mahomes. I haven't seen anything about it yet, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I've seen Mutt Leaks tweeted out, so I think we may actually get a Patrick Mahomes for free, which if that's the case, power him up. And the final guy on this list is going to be Von Miller. Now, the reason I have Von Miller on this list, cough, cough, I have Cleamac. The reason I have Von Miller on this list is because he already has the highest overall card in the game. He has a 91 overall card currently that you can get for series trophies. So yeah, one of the best patches already. I wish I knew the stats in that 91 overall card, but I'm sure it's ridiculous. The 87 already has 86 power move, 80 finesse move, 84 block shed, 78 speed. And since he's already got that 91 overall, you can get off the store. You can actually get it like NAT and it'd be like 1,000 something trophies, I think. So that's actually not too bad if you want to power up and keep him the rest of the year. Von Miller always gets cards. And again, one of those guys in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. With him already having 91, you power that up to a 92. You're going to have one of the best pass rushers in the game for probably the next month or two, I'd imagine. Von Miller's definitely not a bad pick. With that being said, though, that rounds out my list of the best players to power up in Madden 20. If you guys have anybody else you want to add to this list, comment down below and let me know. Obviously, picking the 88 overalls like Khalil Mack, Donald, those guys are too obvious to pick. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.